So 5-minute funeral.
Yeah.
Today is the last day of June.
Yes, we still don't know how sober I am.
We don't. We know that she's sober.
I'm gonna go. I'm kind of thinking
I think you're 10
I
months.
skipped a month.
No, I think you're 10 months.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I think you did because
I did
remember
skip a month.
there was a big hoopla about me being sober for a year,
Yeah.
and now it's 14 months. I don't know how it happened.
I know, but
Because we kind of.
But I'm pretty
we
sure
made a
my
big-
year is not till September.
Well, that's only 2 months away. August, September. So.
July. We got to go through July.
Oh, that's right.
Son of a bitch. Skylar would rue the day. Yeah, she'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
Well, I mean, all the hoopla surrounding my big birthday.
The big birthday.
You know, I forgot to mention that I was sober for 13 months on my birthday.
Oh yeah,
the day before my birthday. So that's how it'll be 14 months on the 6th for me. For my
Yep.
big sober birthday.
Sober delicious.
So anyways, it's hotter than the witch's tit again.
I think it's a little nicer today, but
it's just I gauge it by whether or not my mascara starts to stick to my eyelids.
Right.
You know what I mean? when I walk out of work and I got like little black dots right here from my
no helmet.
Wow.
I gotta get my roster.
That sexy fine thing on a motorcycle.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
I didn't see his face. I just assume they're pretty cool. Hey, Clayton!
That's another. Yeah.
Clayton!
Hey, did I tell you the story about him?
How are you?
Yeah.
Thanks for mowing. Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Carry on.
No, we mowed. Yeah.
Have a
No,
good
you
night.
don't know the story. You don't know the story. You don't know the story.
I know the story.
Oh yeah, that he mowed the lawn because he thought
It was your
my
same landlord.
We had the same landlord.
Yeah.
I kept.
Jesus, what a nice
I was
guy.
on-
And then he's halfway through going, wait a second, this isn't my landlord's.
Thanks again, Clayton.
He comes knocking on the door. That'll be $25.
Oh, I hate those bitches. Thanks for the tip.
Foiled again. High five.
Right. Yeah, we had to con one of John's worker friends' kids.
To come over?
Not con him. We had to pay him $40.
Con him. Yikes, $40 for this little
Are
yard?
you kidding? Was the backyard? No, that's the prices these days. That, $20 was back in the 50s.
I'm going
Nowadays,
25.
Nobody does anything for under 40.
We'll pay you 2 nickels.
No, dude, they
two
don't care.
shiny nickels.
Right. And it was hot that day.
I remember when Shiloh and Lauren?
Yeah. Do I ever?
So when I used to babysit Shiloh, dude, Rick would say, "Hey, go clean up your toys," or whatever. I would tell him to go clean them, and Rick would go, "We'll give you 2 shiny quarters," and Shiloh would go,
Right.
"Shiny quarters!"
Right.
And it was the cutest thing because with her little curly hair, it was so
Right.
cute. And so I'll never forget that. She's like, "Shiny quarters!"
I usually needed those quarters for cigarettes.
I need that for
Give
my
me your
water.
quarters, little crap.
Yeah.
So you've been making money over at Crystal.
Yeah. If you want to ride home, you
Yeah,
gotta
give
give
me
me
a
those
Twinkie.
quarters.
Let me give you a Twinkie.
Yeah. That's funny.
Right. No, I know. I
Cindy.
babysit Shiloh for him.
Cindy was the person that made her kids beat up people for lunch money at school.
Oh, no, they didn't have to beat him up. They just went
They
hungry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my God, these are funny jokes, guys.
So
Tough crowd.
Yeah. So I have some people that want to be on our podcast.
It's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not nuts because we're pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna.
We need to put the disco ball over us.
Is that like a? What does that mean? You have a disco ball.
I have no idea if it's upside
And
down.
that we're
right.
supposed to be.
Maybe I can make earrings.
Hey, speaking of disco, did you see John Travolta?
Yes.
What was it? What was that on when he was?
He redid
He looked
the
like
grease.
Danny Zuko.
Yeah, Danny Zuko.
He is so.
A hickey from Kanicki's like getting a Hallmark.
Dude, he is so hot. Still, he's better looking now than he was then.
They probably have done a lot of AI.
And hey, listen to when I say this.
Maybe not. Maybe
Did you
not.
see his tight pants?
I did not see those.
Oh my God.
But I did see a couple bird fights today, and I just, now that I'm into birds so much,
She doesn't want to talk about John Travolta's
I
package,
didn't see his pants.
but she
or his
does
package.
want. Oh my
All
god!
I needed was a.
Now I understand. Now I get it.
I'm on the poor
He is Grease Lightning. He is Grease Lightning.
Why? It's Grease Lightning.
Oh my god, he's so hot. I mean, like, isn't he married to like Kelly Preston or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but do you know this? Did
He had
you
a
know
son
that
named Jet.
Olivia Newton-John's husband had never even seen Grease, and they all watched it together in their Learjet? Many years later, he had never seen Grease.
Who all watched it? John Travolta.
I don't know. Allegedly.
John Travolta, his wife, and
Yeah, I guess it was like.
Olivia Newton-John. Do you want to hear something funny?
Moment, but
This is real. It happened.
Yeah.
So, when I was little, when that movie came out, my mom was still alive,
yeah.
and I made her take me to it 22 times.
Oh, 22. I remember having a little beach. Listen, if anybody from Grand Island remembers this, I had a sleepover party. And I even sent my friends some of those pictures. I think I showed you some of them when my mom sent me all those old photos. And we had, I was in the 5th or 6th grade. 6th grade.
Yeah.
And we'd have the Grease sleepover party.
You'd be all greasy.
Yeah.
Not like that kind of greasy.
Yeah.
Get your mind out of it.
Not quite that.
Yeah, not like a freak out.
Right. That's oily, but greasy oily. Either one of it's going to leave a residue.
It's going to be it's going to be a mess. So before, okay, so when I was born in Texas, right? So my dad Bob came and got us with my Uncle Jeff, my mom, and my older brother and I, and.
That was a dirt ride.
That was a dirty ride.
Right, you had no business on that one.
I don't know the whole story. I just know that we ended up in Council Bluffs.
Yeah.
For a while, and my dad, I believe this is right. I'll have to ask my brother for sure, but he started to work for Willis Woodring. Anyways, we lived in Council Bluffs before we moved to Omaha and bought the house in Omaha and all that business.
Yep.
So, but I was little. I was like,
what percent?
Probably, I don't know, kindergarten, preschool.
That would put me in about
kindergarten. So I was like 1st or 2nd grade.
Yep.
Because I think I started 3rd grade at Cottonwood Elementary in Miller.
Yeah.
So I was little, and that movie came out.
Right.
And we had these bar stools.
Right.
And I would make all of my friends play Grease with me.
Right. So that's the lip, or you did the.
And I was Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah. Right.
No, that was the Go-Go's.
Oh, the Go-Go's.
That was when I was at Cottonwood Elementary, and that was like when I was in 4th and 5th grade.
Right.
Dude, my strong personality.
You've had it since you were a child.
It's been always very, very strong. I would force my friends. You know what? This is how evil I was back then. This is bad. I still, dude, I don't even know if I want to say it on camera. So I had pneumonia when I was in like kindergarten. I remember being very sick, and I was in the hospital. And everybody was so excited, and I had a little best friend. I don't know her name.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot your name. If you're watching, I'm really sorry. You probably have PTSD. She was like so happy that I came back. And so I would, every time she'd do something I didn't like, I'd go, I'm going to get pneumonia again. I'm going back to the hospital.
I think that's... I'm pretty sure there's a crime against that. Oh, it sounds illegal.
That's terrible.
It's like natural.
I learned at a very early age to be mean and manipulate people.
Right.
And
we would have been
so,
best friends. I'm just kidding.
Imagine all of the years.
Up all your
like I've only been sober a year, and I'm like really trying to be a better person. So it's gonna take me a minute to.
I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah. I try not to manipulate. I try not to.
No, you do great, dude.
Oh, but I do have another story about manipulation. So, when Bill Keck, he was a very good friend of mine. He was my counselor at Sienna Francis.
Yeah.
3 times. Not once. Not twice.
I see a pattern. Here.
And the first time he wasn't, but he would step in whenever I needed my ass chewed. Second time, he stepped in after the other one said, "I'm done with this chick." Like, I want her to go, get her out of here. And then the third time, he was like, "The only one that will take you is me." Anyways, so he would yell at me and yell at me and yell at me. And this is, okay, so this is after I was in prison and did plant treatment and everything there. And I paroled to Sienna Francis' house, and he would just scream at the top of his lungs at me. "How do you not understand? You are a manipulator." And I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I would just cry. I had no idea what he was talking. I was like, I had no idea. I had no idea because I was so used to doing it.
Right.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And ever since then, like, I mean, like, there's times when I'm like, "You are so rotten. You are the rottenest person." Talking to myself.
Right.
Because I know what I'm doing when I do it, and I have to stop myself.
Right.
Because there's a difference between... actually, I'm a work in progress.
Right. Right. She is.
Because I was just gonna say, there's a difference between manipulating to get what you want and getting what you want, and then I don't know how I was gonna finish that. So really, I mean, the best thing for me to do whenever I want something is I pray about it now.
Yeah.
And I just wait.
That's the best option.
Yeah. Because when I start trying to move pieces around,
Right.
I know I'm manipulating.
Yeah.
And I know that, and that's part of the whole addictive personality
Right.
too. Is,
Sure.
you know, and so I just have to just stop and let myself just be still.
That's what I would suggest.
So hard.
Well, just
That's so
You're
hard.
doing a good job. I did not want to bring this up, but a lightning bug just flew on your head. No, I'm just kidding.
I did it really?
No, it just went right by. It's right over there. So I've been
Do you
seeing
know-
lightning bugs. Have you been seeing lightning bugs?
No, but do you know I used to love lightning bugs when I was a kid, and we would take them
And write your names and stuff.
No, we would just to each
Oh
other.
my
Me and
God.
my brother. We did.
It's terrible.
I love those. Those are so fun. I never was a real. Do you want to hear something crazy?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God! I can't believe that I haven't thought about lightning bugs. Like, I must have been really high.
Listen.
I must have been really high all these years because I haven't thought about a lightning bug in that memory
Oh, I love lightning bugs.
for so long.
I love lightning bugs.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Well, one's about to fly back.
That just brought back all these fun, like,
Summer
childhood memories.
Running around with lightning bugs. No.
Sober is so good, guys.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, I can't believe, like, there's
Summer breeze.
It's just, I mean, like, I forget.
Life is great.
Yeah, like little things like that. Like, okay, so I have these plants, you know, I talk about my plants quite a bit, and I post my pictures of them and stuff.
Talks about my plants.
And yeah, you have, I'm so sick of her.
Oh, her
Hers are
plants.
thriving more than mine, okay? Anyways, it's because I have a job.
It's because I have a guy that comes around here who does it.
Her
You
son.
saw my plants before.
But they have, I had some seeds, you
Right.
know, and I planted them, and I have these like little wildflowers. Yes. Flyers.
Wildfire.
And they're so cool though, but they're super tall. They're like really tall, and then there's these little itty bitty bright flowers,
Yeah.
and they're so neat. And what's crazy about them is like, I don't know how they're standing up, because they're like so low. You know, there's like 4 or 5 of them, but they're
Yeah.
like not next to each other,
Yeah.
and they're like 1.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, they must be happy flowers.
No, I think that.
I think they're happy
that's
flowers. Yeah. Anyways, it's pretty cool.
It is.
So I got this. I don't know where I got it from, but anyways, it's just this little itty bitty planter thing, and it's like you hang it, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Those tall flowers coming out of them. In fact, stay tuned. I will post
I'm
them.
gonna have to get pictures
I will
of these
post
flowers.
them. Yeah, they're so cute, and they make me so happy. And then my big sunflowers are about to bloom.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all I'm trying to think. Well,
Where's your tomatoes? Do you have any sweetness?
No.
Oh,
I just have
that's.
the peas.
I need to bring them over.
I'm
Dude,
not. I'm letting my garden grow just in.
What was
And,
that? What was that?
for the
wives'
bunnies.
tale? Or what was that for the bunnies? What was that? How does your garden grow?
How does your garden grow? I don't know.
Wasn't it like a thimble? I don't know.
Miracle Grow. I don't know.
What is wrong with me?
Gardening for dummies.
So today is money. Today is money. Today is Monday, and I'm super excited about this show. Okay, I got a new show.
I thought it was going to be that summer launch, but we already launched.
Well, yeah, Starbucks does have new drinks, by the way. I brought one for Cindy.
Right.
That's pretty delightful.
Yeah, it is.
It's called Firework, if anyone wants to
Feels
try
like firework.
Yeah, we're having it from the 1st to the 7th of July, and that's
burst.
it. Which I'm really glad that we're not going to have it for very long because there's a lot of steps.
Yep.
It's just a lot.
It tastes like a lot of
It's
steps.
you know what? There's a lot going on in that drink.
I can feel it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like your taste buds go a little crazy, but I find it to be delightful.
Yes.
So
You
what was
were
I gonna
saying-
say?
I don't know. I don't know. I lost it.
See, this is what happens when you don't
When you,
stop doing drugs at 22.
I don't know how sober I am. I don't know how I got here.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the summer sling. I don't know. Mudslide. Monday.
Monday! Oh, my new show! Oh, high five, dude. Good call.
Oh, yes.
Wait. I'll high five myself. Dude. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, so-
Oh my god.
It's kind of a new show, but not really.
Yeah.
It's a spin-off of an old show that I used to watch. It's called Vanderpump Rules. Do you know?
Oh no.
So,
I don't know.
okay, Lisa Vanderpump was on.
I do know who she is. I've
So
seen her.
she was on Housewives
Yeah.
of Beverly Hills. So
Yeah, I don't know.
then she had this show called Vanderpump Rules, and these people are crazy, but I love them.
Right, crazy people. I love
it.
them.
You know what? It's.
I know the Van Halens.
She does not. Anyways,
I don't know.
so I decided to watch the spin-off of that because there's a couple
Yeah.
that make me feel really good about my
Tumultuous
bad
relationships.
choices. Yeah. And actually the girl is really mature, but this guy, Jax Taylor, oh dude, he's a bad guy.
Ooh,
He's a real bad guy.
I
And
watched,
I'm like on the edge of my seat going, what are they going to do? What is he going to do next? I just need to know. Brittany, get your shit together. You know, like I'm like,
I was
I'm like
watching
dying.
Jail in Las Vegas.
So check this out though. I saw online that so many people don't like him. Like he's that bad of a guy.
Yes, yeah, I
That
don't know.
no one likes him. You know, you need to check out his name. That he got fired from Bravo, and the quote was like, "It's the bad thing that this is at the end of the worst things that can happen to this guy because he's that bad of a guy because he went to treatment, kind of like my friend ZD."
That's not the guy that was on America's Got Talent, right?
No, that's Tom Sandoval. He's a bad guy too.
Oh, but he really did a nice job on the talent show.
Well, I mean, anyway,
Everybody, I was surprised, but I
Yeah, I
don't,
was
I don't
too.
even know this show.
I was too. I
don't know anything about any of it.
He's a bad. Oh my god. So he had. Oh my god.
Oh,
He had an affair with his girlfriend of 10 years with her best friend on air. Oh, it was so crazy. You know what they called it?
No.
Scandival.
Well, he did put together a nice group. They did do a really good.
The extras. I think it's like
I forget
the extras.
what cover
Tom
song it was.
Sandoval and the extras is his band.
Oh, what it?
And he's in a band. Yeah. I didn't
Don't
think
follow it. All
I don't
know is
like
watched
his
America's
music.
Got
He's
Talent.
just a cover band or whatever. I don't think he's all that
No,
great.
but that was it was.
He did okay.
Oh, I
on
know. What
America's Got Talent.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
I know the song in my head. Those are hard notes. You know,
She's such a kind soul. I'm like, screw that guy. He screwed that one girl, Rachel,
Raquel.
Raquel.
I'm singing that song, but it was like,
Yeah.
oh,
So this is
take on me.
take on me. Take
That's a hard song to sing. So
I think we
maybe
just
not
did
go
a
out
good-
with the guy, but
I think
I
we
don't
just did a
know.
good rendition.
He's going to the. I mean, he got voted in.
Who? Oh, that's it. I'm calling him.
I don't think you're going to stop America from voting.
How can America even like him
They've
anymore?
got talent.
So,
I don't know if any of the other Vanderpumps
speaking
can
of bad
sing the
guys, I have to say that I'm super disappointed in my ex-boyfriend because he was texting me yesterday, and everybody knows. And if you don't know,
No good out. No good.
this girl right here, this lady, she's sober, super sober, and I
She'd
rue
be
the
the last
day.
person I would call.
I rue the day.
I'd be the last person you call.
Yeah, that
If anybody, you could just pick somebody in the phone book would be better to call than Crystal.
true story. I mean, like,
Right, random, just random.
just don't call me because you're
Aye, aye, aye.
on one. You decided to take a slippery slide and
Slippery slope.
stupid
Yeah.
Jesus. So I'm like,
Just let it go.
dude,
You gotta let it go.
well, no,
Can't let
I
it bug you.
finally he's still texting me today,
I know. I just
texting
blocked
and
him.
calling, and I go, dude, listen, enough.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't want to know you. I can't know you. Even
Yeah.
if I wanted to, I can't at this point,
Right.
but I don't. I don't care about you anymore.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, I'm indifferent. And you know what? You know what the funny thing is? You know what the funniest thing is?
What is it?
I never thought I would get to this point.
Well, that's great. You are.
I never thought this breakup and getting over this guy has been one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do.
No, but that's good because listen, you needed. I mean, whatever your lessons were that you had to learn, that
Yeah.
you're learning now that you're going to
Yeah.
put in your everyday life. That's the
Yeah.
important thing.
And I really, I'm good. I mean, like, I know I've said that before and stuff, but I mean, the old Crystal that he knew and that he was banking on
Right.
responding to
Yeah.
was, I would have ran there. I would have
Right.
walked, you know,
Yep.
and or gotten a ride or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever I had to do to get to him,
Right.
to give him whatever he needed.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Right. Trying to do it, thinking they were doing a good thing, but not.
it doesn't even matter. I mean, like, I bought a McDonald's a week ago and I told him, don't ever ask me for anything because I will not buy another man anything.
McDonald's.
No, I'm done
kidding,
buying
I'm kidding.
men stuff. Dude.
Right. No, I get it.
It's time for them to buy me some things.
Yeah.
Diamonds and pearls.
Diamonds.
And whatever. No, I don't.
Dude,
I'm
I don't
just
need
like,
anything. I don't even
you
need
know
milk
what?
anymore.
If a guy wants to go out with me, the last thing that's going to get me to go out with you is to ask me to buy you McDonald's.
Right.
Okay. Just saying.
But sorry, no. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
But I do like a good French fry.
I like the flavor.
But yeah, so it's sad. It's disappointing because, you know, he really does. I mean, like, there it goes. Just the whole sobriety thing.
Right.
The big book talks about people that can't be sober and won't be sober.
No, dude, you don't want any part of that shit anyway. You know
I
that.
don't. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, dude, but you just, I mean, you know, honestly,
I just can't.
You know, well, not that you just can't, but you just won't, and you're just not.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And so a song from Taylor Swift comes to mind. I forgot that you existed.
I forgot to learn that song.
And it goes, and I thought it would kill me, but it didn't. And it was so nice.
That reminds me of a song called All I Got Are Stems and Seeds.
So peaceful and
I'm down to my stems and seeds.
I forgot that you existed.
Right?
I did.
I just got stems and seeds.
She's got stems and seeds.
Anyways,
so yeah.
I'm
I'm glad it's taken me. We officially broke up.
I'm choked up over the broke up. I am too.
Just kidding. We broke up. So I moved out of his house the first time
Yep.
in November, the day before Thanksgiving in
Right.
2022.
22, what was I doing?
Was I 22?
I don't know.
No.
I don't remember.
What's it, 25 right now?
I forgot how long I was even. No, yes. 25.
I can't remember now. I don't know. It's been 2 years, over 2 years 2.5 years where I've tried to get over this guy.
Right. It took, well,
Dude, when we first started talking, I was still like, oh.
I know you were. You still are.
No, I really don't.
I know.
If he showed up on my doorstep, I wouldn't let him in.
Well, that's good. I'm not. That doesn't
not
mean
let him
anything.
in.
Doesn't mean you don't care about him.
No, I mean,
It just means that you're being smart.
I'm a human being.
Right. Exactly.
You know,
But
obviously,
you're smart
I mean, like, I really hope him and wish him well, but I know that I can't participate in it.
You cannot.
No, thank you.
That's the wisdom.
Yeah.
To know the difference. That's the serenity now.
Yes. Yeah.
The wisdom to know the difference.
There's nothing I can do to help him.
No, and there's nothing you can do but help you.
Yes.
Not to have the big ache in your stomach.
Yeah, and I don't have that anymore. And that makes me so happy.
Voices that tell you how stupid you are.
My tummy is fine. I haven't had any issues.
No gas, nothing.
Well, maybe. Just that's just old lady stuff.
Oh, I love him.
I can't believe some of the shit we talk about on here. Oh. Hey, hi. Holla.
Yeah.
When guys catcall, I'm like, what? Me?
Yeah, there's nobody else on the porch. You gotta make sure. Just sometimes. Like,
Hey, do you want my number?
all right. Well.
All right. So I gotta go home and feed Ben, and then I am going to go to bed. Guess what's coming out in 2 days?
What?
Guess.
Does that have something to do with Netflix?
No. Nothing.
Okay. Good.
But it has a lot to do with Ben.
Oh, what? What? Oh, is he gonna drive?
Oh, God, I
no,
hope
God,
not.
I don't know what the
Oh
fuck's
my
going on.
God, my heart just stopped. What? What? No, Jurassic Park. The new Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, I'd love to just see his face.
Guess who I'm going with?
You're.
And guess who else?
Oh, right. Well, of course, that's part of your fam. I mean, whether you're not, you're going to be with Rick. Whether you're with Rick or with not Rick.
Yeah, I know. I texted him.
Same way with Mark, dude.
I
Mark's
texted him
one
and
of
I
my best
said,
friends.
hey, have you noticed what day it is?
Right.
It's close to the first of the month.
And families that rent together don't have to tent together.
I take care of Ben 100% now.
Right.
I just paid all my bills except
Right.
rent, insurance.
The coffee that we had today. Yesterday morning, I mean.
I'm so sorry, man.
I'm not sorry.
I have to go see my probation officer on Wednesday. I have Wednesday off. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
we had a wonderful, wonderful show.
Yes. All right. Carry on with your lives. Everybody in this world, please subscribe and like.
Whatever, subscribe.
Like and subscribe. But more importantly,
hello.
get sober.
Or if you don't,
yeah.
pray to God. Just pray.
If you have any questions.
I mean, even if you are sober, you're not sober. God doesn't care if you're sober.
Keep praying. Yeah.
Pray. Because outside of who does what, just don't
the only person that's ever really truly helped me with my addiction is Jesus.
Right, but the people that don't want help with your addiction, that's okay.
That's okay too. We're still funny. We're still funny.
No, God doesn't. God goes it all over the place.
Yeah. Just
God
keep watching. But
just
remember this. Remember this.
No matter
if you
what.
have negativity going on in your head, it's that self-talk. If you change that self-talk and turn it around, it'll help you so much. It really will, because my self-talk was so bad. I didn't really realize how bad it was. But anyways, stay positive. Love your neighbors.
Yep.
Love yourself.
Spade and neuter.
Spade and neuter.
Get your knees checked.
Have a great day.
Bye.